Honda just brought classic cruising back, 2026 Shadow Aero. The cruiser world keeps chasing bigger engines, louder exhausts, and more complicated dashboards, but then the 2026 Honda Shadow Aero quietly rolls into the spotlight and asks a bold question: what if simple is actually better? No massive touchscreen, no intimidating displacement numbers, no overwhelming riding modes, just pure V-twin character wrapped in timeless styling. And in 2026, that simplicity feels almost rebellious. At first glance, the Shadow Aero doesn't scream for attention. It earns it. Deep, sweeping fenders, generous chrome, classic spoke-style wheels, a teardrop tank that looks like it belongs in a golden-era cruiser lineup. The low seat height and relaxed stance give it that unmistakable boulevard presence. It doesn't try to be futuristic or aggressive. It leans into heritage, and it wears it proudly. Park it next to modern blacked-out muscle cruisers, and it stands out by being unapologetically traditional. Underneath that polished chrome sits a 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine that delivers exactly what a cruiser should: smooth, predictable torque. Twist the throttle, and the response is steady and confidence-inspiring. It's not a wild horsepower monster, and that's the point. Around town, it glides effortlessly from light to light. On open roads, it settles into a comfortable rhythm that feels natural and relaxed. For 2026, throttle calibration feels even smoother, giving low-speed control that makes new riders feel instantly at ease. And that's where the real shock comes in. The Shadow Aero isn't trying to intimidate anyone. It's designed to welcome riders in. The low seat height builds immediate confidence. The neutral handlebar reach feels natural. The manageable weight makes slow-speed maneuvers less stressful than on larger cruisers. For riders stepping into the cruiser world, or returning after years away, the 2026 Shadow Aero feels approachable without feeling basic. Comfort plays a major role in its appeal. The wide, cushioned seat supports longer rides than you'd expect from a mid-size cruiser. Forward-mounted foot controls stretch your legs into a relaxed position without overextending. Suspension tuning leans toward comfort, soaking up rough pavement and delivering a composed ride on imperfect roads. It's not a high-performance corner carver, but it doesn't pretend to be. It's a steady, comfortable cruiser built for real-world riding. Handling is surprisingly composed for such a classic-looking machine. The chassis geometry keeps the bike stable at highway speeds while maintaining easy maneuverability in city traffic. Lean into a sweeping curve, and it tracks predictably without wobble. It feels planted and reassuring. You don't ride it aggressively, you ride it confidently. And that distinction matters. Braking performance matches the Aero's personality. Strong, progressive stopping power gives new riders confidence while remaining predictable for experienced ones. The feel at the lever is natural and easy to modulate. There's no drama. Just controlled deceleration when you need it. It reinforces the Shadow's reputation as a dependable, no-nonsense cruiser. Visually, the 2026 updates refine paint depth and chrome finishes, giving the Aero a more premium feel without losing its traditional charm. Tank badges shine a little brighter. Panel alignment feels tighter. Small details add up to a motorcycle that looks more expensive than its category might suggest. It carries itself with quiet dignity rather than flashy aggression. The sound remains classic V-twin, deep and mellow. It's not ear-splitting from the factory, but it carries that unmistakable cruiser pulse. At idle, it rumbles gently. Under throttle, it builds into a satisfying growl that reminds you this isn't just transportation. It's character. It's the kind of tone that fits scenic backroads and relaxed highway rides perfectly. What truly sets the 2026 Honda Shadow Aero apart in today's crowded market is focus. It doesn't chase performance wars. It doesn't overload riders with technology. It delivers timeless cruiser aesthetics, manageable power, real comfort, and legendary Honda reliability in one cohesive package. For American and Canadian riders cruising small towns, scenic highways, or daily commutes, it just makes sense. And here's the twist. While others are chasing extremes, the Shadow Aero doubles down on balance. It proves you don't need massive displacement to enjoy real torque. You don't need excessive electronics to enjoy a confident ride. You don't need to spend premium-level money to get authentic cruiser style. In 2026, the Honda Shadow Aero isn't trying to dominate headlines. It's aiming to dominate experiences, quietly, confidently, and mile after mile. And once you swing a leg over that low seat and feel that smooth V-twin roll beneath you, you realize something powerful. Sometimes the smartest motorcycle choice isn't the loudest one. It's the one that feels right every time you ride.